Welcome or welcome back to the Delicate Hand Budget. Today's video is going to be a little different. Today we'll be discussing my debt, aka my debt confession. I had all intentions of doing this video at the top of the new year, but the month just got ahead of me and things got a little hectic. But I wanted to make sure that I addressed this topic before we roll into the new month in a couple of days. So just to give you a little bit of background, I don't think my story is anything unique. I'm a single mother to an 18-year-old daughter who is currently in her first year of college. I've been a single parent pretty much the entire 18 years. And with that, I had to take care of all of the bills. I did not receive, and I do not receive any financial assistance from her father. So everything was put on my shoulders. Again, my story isn't anything unique. I'm not the only one that is dealing with this particular issue. So you do what you have to do, and you do it to the best of your ability. Also not unique in my situation. I never made enough to where I can pay all my bills and have additional funds for savings or whatever the case may be. So I was always in a position, or I always found myself in a position to where I was robbing Peter to pay Paul and things of that nature. I've maxed out credit cards. I've taken out personal loans to supplement income and to make ends meet. In addition to that, I was completing my degree. So I was a full-time mother, full-time employee, and a full-time student. So with that, I took out student loans to finish my degree. So today I will be talking about my credit card debt, personal loan debts, and student loan debts. My goal for 2020 is to clear all of my consumer debt. So that's all of my credit card debt. And once I finish that, then I'll move on to my personal loans and to start tackling on some student loans. So I'm gonna take it one step at a time. Steady wins the race, and I'm not gonna stress myself out about it, because for a long time I stressed myself to the point of I had high anxieties because I didn't know how I was going to deal with all of this. In addition to my daughter was going to, my daughter was attending Catholic school from the 3rd grade all the way to 12th grade. So I was also paying for that as well. So without further ado, we're going to get down to the breakdown. We're going to get into my breakdown of my debt. So I went ahead and I did the breakdown already to kind of speed this up, and hopefully I don't lose anyone in the process. I will note that within this month of January, I have already paid off 3 credit card bills. And I will try to insert those 3 payments somewhere in the clip so you can see that I accomplished that. So I'm very pleased about that. Okay, so first, we're going to discuss my credit card debt. It's a total of $13,609. This is what I started the New Year's with in regards to my credit card debts. It's covering 7 credit cards. I have 2 Discover cards, 2 Citi cards, 2 Capital One cards, and 1 PNC credit card. My first Discover card, its total is $5,020 with an APR of $199, and that's until November of 2023. Next, my second Discover card is $2,626 with a 0% APR, and that's until April of 2022. My first Citibank card is $1,400 with a 0% interest rate that ends in June of 2022. Second Citi, this one is Diamond Preferred, and this one is Double Cash. This one is $1,403 with a 0 APR, again ending in June of 2022. First Capital One card is $1,235, APR $22.99. Second Capital One, $725, again $22.99 APR. And last, we have our PNC card, which is $1,200 with a 0% APR. And that ends in February 2022. The 3 cards that I paid off already is the PNC. So let me highlight that one for $1,200. And that's because the 0% APR ends next month in February. So I don't know about you, but I'm allergic to interest rates. And so I'm trying my best to pay off the cards as quick as possible before the APR promotional rate expires. Unfortunately, Capital One was not budging. They would not offer me a 0% interest rate. So I'm just dealing with these as best as I can. The second card that I paid off was the Capital One, and that's because I wanted to get rid of that APR. And the third one was the Citi Double Cash card. This is my primary card that I use to make my everyday purchases like groceries, toiletries, and things like that, because I get cash rewards that I can actually transfer into cash and deposit it and direct deposit it into my account. I do get rewards from other cards, but I don't get the physical cash. They turn into reward points, or I can transfer them to cut down on my statement bill. So this is the card that I prefer to use the most. So let's total how much I've paid off for the month of January thus far. So that's $1,403. Oops. $1,235 and $1,200. Oops, no, that's not right. So that's $1,403, $1,235, and $1,200. So for the month of January, I paid off $3,838. So let's subtract that from the $13,609. $13,609. Take away 38. So we have a balance of $9,000 $771. Not bad, making progress. My goal for the month of February is to is to knock out this second Capital One so we can get rid of this APR, and then and then hopefully this second Citibank. So the goal for this month is to pay off $725 plus $1,400. Actually, no, disregard that. I'm just going to focus on the Capital One of $725. And I'll explain why later, that I'm not going to try to tackle another card. Okay, so moving on. So for my personal loans, I have two. Loan one started the month at $1,758. I've made one payment of $180. My current total is $1,578. This is actually the second debt that I'm going to try to pay off in the month of February, along with this Capital One, because this is interest rate, I think, is 15.48%. So I'm going to try to tackle this one as well. So the goal for February is try to pay off $725 plus $1,578. And that would be a total of $2,303. So hopefully I can do that. My second loan is $20,996. I'm just going to continue making my monthly payments of $419 until I can put more on that. So these two loans together total $22,754. Last is my student loans. I have two student loans. The first one is totaling $34,302, and my second loan totals $8,089 for a combined total of $42,391. So as you all know, payments for student loans have been deferred again till May 1st, which is a blessing. So I'm trying to save as much as possible so I can make a payment by the latest, the last week in April, to start knocking down this second loan. So the total of all of this combined is $78,754. Now, a year ago, 2 years ago, I would be bawling right now looking at this number. But I feel confident that I'm going to tackle this one step at a time. And we're going to move on from this. And I'm not going to put myself in this situation again. I don't beat myself up about it as much as I used to, because again, you know, I did what I had to do and what I felt was best at the time. And it is what it is. All I can do now is try to move on and tackle this one step at a time. So this is my debt confession. And My consumer debt is my first goal to knock off. And then we're going to tackle the personal loans. And last, the student loans. So I hope you continue to ride this journey with me as I knock this debt down one by one. Until next time, continue budgeting. Bye.